Hello, everybody. It's me, Aries 83, and I'm live. I'm alive, alive. This is a surprise live stream, so I don't expect anyone to show up, but let me keep an eye on the comments. Um, this Thursday, I'm probably not going to do a live stream since I'm doing one now. And I have a little bit of notes. Just wanted to make this the season finale for season 7. I wanted to call the video Unnegative Sludge. Just give me a moment. Like a dummy, I decided to eat some nacho chips, and I have my Snapple iced tea. Uh, but what are you gonna do? Let me see. All right, so this is surprise live stream. This is the finale for season 7, which is the season where I curse like a sailor. Um, Most of the live streams I've made them 18 plus. Only time will tell if they get views or not. They're probably not going to get any views. They're probably going to disappear into the night. But I think that's for the best. This season, season 7, I didn't make a lot of. I don't think I made any video reviews. I just made a whole bunch of videos. The videos that I did do, some of them are for like Honkai Impact Third. Those are gonna be set the same, but the live streams are gonna be 18 plus. So if you're an older fan of mine and you want to watch live streams or you care about the live streams, they'll still be there. But if you're a little baby looking for toys, if you're a little baby looking for toys that are being reviewed, um, you're not gonna find anything. You're not gonna find anything in the live streams. But last Friday we had Fan First Friday, which I made notes here. The only thing that I liked, and I made a post on my blog. The only thing that I liked was Studio Series 86 Sludge, because he's a big dumb dino. If I would have been in charge, I would have made him commander class and made him a little bigger. There are some pictures on TFW 2005, and you can see that Sludge, his main hump, his main body is about as tall from the ground as slag. I mean, as slug. But since he's a brontosaurus or whatever they're calling him now, I I don't know. Is it a Adaposaurus? But since he's a Brontosaurus, he's supposed to be the biggest of all of them, and he's also the dumbest, which makes him extra cute. But everything else that they announced on Fan First Friday um, was kind of like meh. They announced a whole bunch of Meat Beast, which are toys from Beast Wars, which I don't like. Thank goodness they're Walmart exclusives, I think. So they could keep that garbo. They showed off the SS86 Junkion, which I like Retgar. The Junkion's he's okay. He's not like yeah that character that I've been waiting all my life for. He's not like that, but he's okay. He's me. Um, they showed off Red Knockout. Knockout is a great character, but his design when I was collecting Transformers Prime, I always hated the fact that the toy didn't look like the CG render that they had on the package. So now he looks like that, but it's not a great design. He's a good character, but he's not like my favorite. He's not like my bae. Like I love him, but he's and then they got White Optimus Prime as Ultra Magnus, which the Optimus Prime is a good RED figure. I like RED. I have almost all of them. Yeah, I do. I have them all, except for Primal and um, and the reformatting Megatron because I'm waiting for Walmart to lower the price or have a sale. Right now they're like $20, and it's a little too much for now. And I know that they're not really hot and popular with the fans, so I can wait. I can wait for like Easter or Christmas even. They showed off Bumblebee Ironhide and the Bumblebee RC. The RC looks awesome. I like it, but the only problem I have is the face. All the Bavers or the movie robots, they have weird faces, all of them. And RC is no different. She kind of looks like nightmare fuel. It's like if you wake up and you're like, oh, I, I was with this girl. And then you look over and RC, Bumblebee RC is like, hi. And you're like, ah! She looks scary. Let me see if I could do this. I'm gonna share my screen. Share the screen. All right, this is dumb. Just give me a minute. I gotta open this application so that StreamYard will be able to share the screen with it. It's 7 minutes in. Nobody here. But look at that face. It's like, come kiss me, come closer, my love. Oh, I mean, some paint, maybe like if they paint her lips and maybe make her face pink to distinguish from the head. Earthrise RC has that same problem that her head and her face are one color and it all blends together. But it's like, look, that eye almost looks human. This eye, I don't know what's doing it, what's happening there, but let me stop sharing that. But yeah, that RC is extra scary, but I like her. I do. Those notches that I ate are wrecking vengeance on my throat. Great. I do love the Bumblebee designs. They are way better than anything else in the Bayverse. But it's it's not my priority. Like I want to get an Optimus Prime. Um, he's really expensive now, so I could get him. I'd have to get him from Assert Toys. Bumblebee, I think as the yellow Jeep, he's great. Everything else, I'm like, eh. Um, Shatter and Dropkick, I'm like, nah. But these new guys, the Soundwave, Brawn, Ratchet, Wheeljack, Ironhide, and the RC. They look great. I like them. Uh, they look like nothing from the Bayverse line, which is great. But I haven't seen any of them in stores. I do know CMD store has a Soundwave in stock, but I haven't had I haven't wanted to pull the trigger on buying them yet. And they did mention the the games. I think it's Top War X Transformers, and everyone. I feel sorry for whoever does a live stream. I love going to sleep and then waking up and seeing new stuff. That's an amazing feeling to have. But the people that wait and live stream this, I'm like, I feel sorry for them because it's a lot of waiting through stuff that they don't like just to get to good stuff. So I don't think fans are gonna get a good game that's not mobile. That's not like a mobile participation thing, because the last game that we got was Transformers Battlegrounds, and a lot of people thought that sucked. I like it. The only thing that the game didn't have was replayability and more characters. But I still own it on Steam. I uninstalled it. Maybe there's an update, but I'm sure Transformers websites would be like, "Hey, now you can use like um the Dinobots or Trypticon in Transformers Battlegrounds." But it's great, but it was a one and done for me. And if you're waiting for a Transformers PC or console game to show up, that's not like that doesn't feel like a mobile game, you're gonna have to wait forever, man. Might as well put yourself in carbonite because it's not gonna happen. They announced the Shattered Grass trade paperback, which is also me. So it was the only thing was Sludge. Let me see. Let me add this to stream. Is this it? Yeah. I took some screenshots from the live stream. Here's RC as a motorcycle, which looks great. You can almost see a little seat, or if there's no seat, she still looks good. Got Sludge, and the thing I like about Dino Sludge is that he has his eyebrows to get angry. I'm angry. Rah! One of the things that I didn't like from the Power of the Primes Transformers was the heads of the dinosaurs. Slug looked like the potato. The Sludge was kind of decent, and Swoop, but I think Snarl. I hated the dinosaur head on Snarl. I don't even know where I was going. Well, I was talking about the only thing that I liked was Sludge. They look great together. Ah. And that's designer Evan. He needs to get a better webcam. At 1080p, this video still look like this. Still look bad. I think he has the same webcam that I have, which is a stupid Logitech webcam. But here I was. Let me see. I'm in the folder, so see. This I cropped this picture so that it looks like you know that meme where the guys are like sitting and then they're pointing and they're excited. This is that meme in dino form. Everyone's like, yeah. And Sludge's neck can articulate, so he can, I guess, charge better, and his neck can also go up. I hope it goes higher than that, like so that it looks like he's eating stuff from a tree, or that he's like in the deep lagoon and his head is the only thing sticking out, like the Loch Ness monster. And the box art is beautiful. Um, Marcelo Matera. I hope I'm saying that right. He did the box art. He was upset that they usually don't credit artists on the box, and I'm with him. I think somebody said that because it's a complicated process of everyone that's involved, like the colorist, the artist, the person who the art director, I guess, and someone else from Hasbro. They gave them credit in the video, but they didn't mention Marcelo. But I like the box art. Um, it's a good addition. If you're gonna get rid of the stupid window, make the box art bigger and beautiful. and the sludge. I like this thing next to his mouth. Sludge is fighting off some Sharkticons. I like this this circle of fire. Fire. And that's it. Yes, for Fan First Friday. I didn't do any toy hauls. The only thing I did get was I got another red alert. Red alert. But this time I didn't get them for 3 cents. I got them for like $11. I used some Walgreens rewards. I had $10. The bad thing about Walgreens rewards is like the redemption is two. I I think it's two. I think two, three, 5, 10, 20, and 50. So I I had like $10 left, so I used it for him. This is going to be a short video. It's 16 minutes in. I didn't notify anyone. I know Chipper's going to be upset that he missed it, but the toy topic or the topic here is that let me see. I want to mention before I get into that. I made some notes here because Hasbro was supposed to show up at Toy Fair. I'm gonna turn off the camera um because I guess well my wife said it's okay. I usually turn it off for her, so because Hasbro was going to go to Toy Fair, but because of the coronavirus and people acting dumb and not getting vaccinated, we got our boosters yesterday, Monday the 7th, by the way. My arm is a little sore, but I took some ibuprofen and right now it's back to almost back to normal. But I had a hard time sleeping yesterday. I did sleep like more than usual, but and I think she's got a little bit of a fever. She says she feels cold, but we're boosted. That's if we have to take another booster, we'll do it. Uh, but I don't know. People want this to end, and I understand the frustration. Like I don't. Yesterday I was like, looking at everyone in the street and everyone's wearing a mask, and I'm like, I get this is the new normal. It's kind of weird, but it's the new normal and people want to get back to what the before times. But if we don't get vaccinated and we don't look out for our fellow man, because it's not for you, it's, it's for someone else. Because my father-in-law was living here and he got COVID, and that was like about a year ago, and he had to go to the hospital. Thank goodness he got better, but I don't know. So, Toy Fair got canceled, rightly so. That's great. I hear people talking about going to conventions and like, nah, not yet. We're not done. But if you want to go to a convention, if that's on you, you know. But just wear a mask for other people's sake. Uh, I, I had to throw away some hot dogs because I went to a hot dog cart to buy some hot dogs. I love hot dogs because the only place where you can get hot dogs here in New York is Nathan's in Coney Island, and there's another place called Dog Day Afternoon. But I saw this car in like the middle of the street, and I'm like, oh, it was a food truck. It wasn't like one of those carts with the dirty water dogs. But I was like, hey, the hot dogs are like $2. I'm like, delicious. Let me try them out. And then I noticed that the guy making the food, he's not wearing a mask, and he's talking to another guy in the truck that's not wearing a mask either. And I'm like, I didn't want to say anything, but I paid $12 for the hot dogs. But when I came home, I told my wife about it, and she said, I'm not gonna eat that. And I was like, eh. And I chucked them, $12 down the drain. I don't know. Um, Hey Chipper, what's up? Chipper is here. I'm using red because of Dinobots. Hey, I'm 20 minutes in to the live stream. I'm looking at the counter. I know when you show up. I know when people show up to live stream, it says like it was streaming like an hour ago, but they don't know exactly where in the timeline is. So 20 minutes and Chipper says that's good. Hot dogs will kill you, and he says lol. I love hot dogs, but I bought some subrats. I'm gonna fry them maybe tomorrow on the stove. But what I was talking about before Chipper got here, Chipper says I got some good organic hot dogs. I haven't tried or not organic. I have tried Boca burgers way back then, and I think there's one veggie burger that I liked, and the other one I didn't. I don't remember what brand. I do remember Boca because it means mouth in Spanish. But there was one that had like a little cilantro and corn in it, and I didn't like that one. But maybe one day I'll try some organic hot dogs. So, because of the whole pandemic, Hasbro and Toy Fair got canceled. So this Fan First Friday that they did, I think it was a little lackluster because one, Toy Fair got canceled, and two, because of all the leaks and the spoilers. And it's not Hasbro's fault. I hate when people are like, "Oh, they're bad. They should do something." They should mention they have a plan. It's like if I'm gonna say on Saturday, I'm gonna review Coronation Starscream, and I hope I'm the first guy to do it. By Saturday, there's like 800 reviews. That's not my fault. I can't stop that. But I'm sure Hasbro is a big mega corporation, and I'm not going to defend them. I just want to defend the good people that work at them, and the people that show up on those live streams. They're pretty good. I'm glad they don't interact with the chat, and whoever has to interact with the chat, um, I feel sorry for you, man. If I were Hasbro, I'd turn off the chat. Just let people watch and no chat, because sometimes they say some stuff there that they shouldn't be. But because Toy Fair, they had to do this Fan First Friday. Hopefully, what I'm thinking is maybe around the end of the month. Just give me a moment. Chipper Williams says Starscream Saturday. Maybe. I just finished editing one video that I made in December, and I'm gonna upload it. So that's sad. So hopefully at the end of the month they have like this big thing that they could show. Like they usually do Toy Fair. They're probably gonna have a Hasbro Post Fest and show off everything from like GI Joe, Transformers, whatever they were gonna show at Toy Fair that hasn't been leaked. Because on the GI Joe side, they also leak stuff. It's just since you're in the Transformers fandom, you're just paying attention to whatever's happening in the Transformers stuff. But I'm glad Sludge wasn't. Well, he was leaked, but no one knew what he looked like. So hopefully by the end of the month, Hasbro can be like, here you go, a whole bunch of stuff, and people won't poo poo on Hasbro or the employees about it. They'll be like, okay, this looks great, because the most important thing, which I guess why a lot of people watch Prime versus Prime's videos, the most important thing is to see the product, what the physical product, what it looks like. I like 3D renders, but what the physical product, when you can see what the size and how it works, that's the best thing. That's why they do toy fair for the vendors. So you could go to Walmart and say, "Look, these meat beasts." They transform like that. That and that's that about that. The I guess since I have Chipper here, the toy topic, and for anyone watching this video in the future, the topic is like, how and when did you find me? Let me just put a big old thing. So I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna put, how and when did you find my channel? Boop and boop. I could put this as a banner, but I guess this is bigger. Let me turn off the camera too. Gonna stop the cam. So, the chipper asks, any news about the release date for Sludge? Um, I don't think they said it, but I'm guessing. Uh, I'm I'm guessing maybe March. I'd have to. Well, he's not on Hasbro Post, so usually when stuff goes up on Post, they'll put this item is expected by this or this. But no, I don't know when, but it'll be this year, Chipper. So the question is, the toy topic is, how and when did you find me? My channel. I will, I guess, um, just to go through to give time. I'm gonna quickly go through my humble YouTube beginnings again. Way back when YouTube was born, I think like 2004. I signed up for YouTube like a lot of people just to watch videos. I did find, I don't know how, maybe it was YouTube that recommended it to me, but I did find some Transformers reviews. I was into Cybertron. I was collecting toys before that. I've been collecting toys since 1997. I have a new viewer. I don't know. Um, hey, and welcome. And Chipper says, hello. Okay, 2022, the year of sludge. I did. I found a channel called Expo TV, which they were doing, I think, what YouTube was doing, where you would put up a video of a review, and you would get paid for it. And I'm like, oh, getting paid to make videos. That sounds great. Chipper Williams says, I've been watching you since Transformers Classics. Um, hmm, I guess that's after Cybertron, but that's a good point in the toy line, because I think I was collecting Cybertron, then I started collecting movie figs because they were like alternators. But then I realized that some of the robots, their designs sucked. I didn't collect any more after that. I didn't buy any Revenge of the Fallen or Dark of the Moon. But to continue my story, I I found out about Expo TV and I started doing my videos. My first video was a video review of Bumblebee, and he was hard to find back then, so I um I made an extra video offering him on eBay, But then I felt like, you know what? That's kind of grimy to be like this highly sought off figure that people are looking for me to be like, hey, it's here it is on eBay, buy it from me. uh, I created another channel called Alpha Six Echo, and that's where I would put all my eBay stuff, which it was a popular channel. I made a lot of money from that channel until until like its decline when I stopped selling on the internet. But it's still there. It doesn't make any money anymore. But I guess once I get back into selling, I'll open it back up again. So I started with Transformers and a crappy camera that I got with a Christmas bonus, and from there I've been doing Transformers reviews. Uh, I did have like um, I stopped. I had to decline because of I guess I uh, I want to say me and my then fiance, my now wife, our living situation, I didn't have like a designated area to do my reviews, but I did try. Like I always have inside me the desire to make a video. I guess just to either express myself, connect with fans, or just editing videos is kind of cool. It's arduous, it's long, but I like doing it. It's like making a movie. So I've never stopped. I've taken like breaks, but it's slowed down. So those were my that's basically where kind of where I started off. Um I also want to ask because I'm always like a dummy. Chipper says, I remember you did some videos from your job a while back. Yeah, in the break room. I would do 10 minutes videos. But I was getting some videos out. And Chipper also says you had that wood table to review figures back a while back. Those times were great. That was when I was living in Astoria. I still have that table, but it's not in my vicinity. It's in the bedroom. It's holding up my rig. I set up this cell phone holder so that when I'm in bed, I don't have to hold the cell phone with my hand and smack myself in the face by dropping my cell phone. I've offered to do it for my wife, but she's like, nah. And I'm like, okay. So I bought her like the neck mount thing, which I did a video of. I'm gonna have to upload it. It's one of the videos I have to edit. The other thing I want to ask, if you're watching this or in the future or in the past, like in the future, um, do you oh, do you like reviewers who are negative? And I misspelled reviewers. My autocorrect is like, wah. So I'm gonna throw this in chat. Um, the reason why I ask this, I'm looking at the camera like a dummy, but the reason that I ask this is because I think I have seen more people be negative with the reviews. I will admit I am extremely positive about everything that I review because usually what I review I like. I don't buy something. I'm not that I'm not that well off that I can just buy something because it's in the line. Like I'm not gonna. I do own Kingdom Scorponok, which is a figure a lot of people hate, but I just own him to have him. I don't own him because I think he's going to be a great toy. A lot of people have said he sucks. I own Rhinox for the same reason, because just to have him in my collection. But I don't like the toy. You know who I love with a passion that I think I have like more than 8 copies of? Kingdom Ultra Magnus. That that guy, he's a great robot. He sucks as a car, but he's a great robot, and I love him. I love him so much. He's my boy. Chipper says, "Lo, that table is sacred." But I was listening to a podcast called TFU Info, and I think the guy who runs it, he also has a website. He was saying that, let me see. I wrote it in my YouTube book to make a point that my for my future reviews, that I'm gonna use this as like as a point to to do my reviews. But he complained that a lot of people are negative. Let me see. So he says what he wants to know is the toy fun, and he wants to he watches videos for transformations to so that the instructions are clarified, which I do sometimes watch videos like to transform them. Like if I have to transform Omega Supreme, I don't know how to transform him. I'm gonna have to watch a video. I could open up the instructions, but it's not the same. What fun is that? And sometimes the instructions aren't specific, but when you see someone do a video transformation, that's great. I think someone who's doing a great job is Mgo, because I used to think he'd only transform it from one way to another, but he does it. If he does vehicle to robot, he does robot to vehicle in the same video. When you're doing it in person, it feels redundant because you know how to transform it back. You just transformed it. But like, let's say if I bring up a toy that's in my bins and it's in one out mode, I don't remember how I got it there. So that's great. I think I'm gonna do a web series of transforming. I used to call it instruction booklet, but I think I might call it Transformania after Hotel Transfer Transylvania. Chipper says I got the War for Cybertron Ultra Magnus upgrade kit. It's great. It's really worth it. It makes his legs a little longer, but I don't know. I like his short, stocky body. He's a stocky boy. So the guy from TFU Info. I know his first name's Anthony. I think last name is Bru, Bru, Brucali. His he also he doesn't like when people point out the obvious, like he has elbows and knees. His pet peeve is when people complain about hollowness, like, and he says hollowness is where the toy hides stuff. So if a toy has hollowness, you can't complain about that. It's there for a reason. And he says don't start looking for problems instead of positives. So I have noticed the trend of a lot of YouTubers being negative. I think Chefatron did a video where he was like, "Epic fail" on this figure, and I'm like, I don't even watch him anymore. But this is I'm gonna share a screen, a Chrome tab. So here we go. Am I on StreamYard? All right. So this is my YouTube. My when I start my Chrome browser, I have it set to this YouTube page, Transformers Review. The filter is set to today and the video. And I don't I don't subscribe to a lot of people. I just scroll through here and I look at videos that interest me. There are some people that I do like I'll see them a lot, like Gizmo Spaz or Alchemist. There are also a lot of people that as you go lower, the results get more skewed, but there are some people that are starting out. I've never heard of this guy talking memories. I've heard of Diatron. He's a Spanish reviewer. Mr. Swindle. So that this is how I watch reviews. For some reason, Shardimus Prime still has, I think, Transformers in his thing. So every time he uploads a video, it shows up here. But yeah, I have noticed a growing trend of negative YouTubers. Like I could point them on my finger. I do like Perspective End. He's really negative on a lot of stuff, but I I used to not get upset with him. I mean, I used to get upset with him, but then I stopped. You know, I wouldn't troll him or anything, but I don't know. But I have noticed a big trend in reviewers being negative, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna buy a toy that as soon as I get it, I'm like, I hate this thing because it's my money wasted, and uh, it sometimes it upsets me when people are like, I'm gonna return this to the store, and I'm like, you already opened it. There's nothing wrong with it. You just hate it. So I don't know. I- in an effort to try to get into that demographic of negative reviewers, I and because I was kind of upset about the whole vaccine political thing, I tried out my just being saying what I feel, but it kind of it was kind of it didn't really fit. It kind of fits, but it doesn't really. Whenever I say something that I'm not comfortable with, I'll laugh. That's my nervous laugh. I'll be like, "Eh, I hate this person." Ha ha ha. But yeah, I, I guess season 8. I want to get back to my roots as if I left them for a season. Good thing I didn't do any videos, but I just live streams. And usually, you know, I've noticed a lot. Like I listen to like a lot of podcasts, but if there's a really negative group of people, they usually get kicked out from places. And then when they go, all these negative people get together, it's usually it becomes a cesspool unless there's someone there to moderate and kick out the negative people. And then the people complain, I got kicked out, and because they were negative. This is it's crazy, but I think usually the way I see it, usually if you can't be in a Facebook group and you get kicked out for being a jerk, then you probably suck. But yeah, I don't know. I like being positive. Anyway, let me turn the camera back on. I'm gonna go. It's 9:35. It's 44 minutes into this video. But I just wanted to end the season with the season 7 with this saying that um I love my toys. I have positive feelings about them. I'm a madman that buys multiple toys because I like them. Uh, and I'm not into the collect them all mentality because I know what I like. And you should too. I hope, and I hope if you're listening to this, you don't have to have the collect them all mentality. Legacy is coming. It's coming down the pipeline. It's like, I'll be here. So probably going to show up in April. So uh, some of them showed up in France, so they're already on the way. So when Legacy shows up, I know what I'm gonna get. I've already said I like the Laser Prime. Bulkhead is eh. I hate RC. Skids is eh, and the Insecticon is kind of eh too. I don't like the weapons the Insecticon has. But if you want to know my opinions about that, check out my blog. It's Ari's action figure, Ari's 83 action figure blog. I just Google my username, but Legacy doesn't look like a line that I'll really love. I said the same thing about Siege, but then when I started was able to get Siege stuff at Walgreens and using rewards, I got like Cliff Jumper for less than retail, and then more bots started showing up. I like Siege got me into Earthrise and then Kingdom. But Legacy, right now, me looking at it, there's not a lot of toys that I like. That Core Class Iguanas, I'm no interested in. Hot Rod, Core Class Hot Rod, Kingdom Hot Rod, that I like. But I was gonna CDM store had him, but he was so small and shipping would be so much. I'm gonna wait till he shows up in stores. But I know that with Legacy, there's going to be stuff I don't like and stuff I like. And the stuff that I like, probably going to buy multiples of. The stuff that I don't like, I'm not going to buy. I don't own any fossilizers from Kingdom because I didn't like them. Am I going to buy a fossilator and be like, oh, I don't like this thing. It's so lame. Look at how skinny. What a waste of plastic. They're fleecing us, making us pay $20 for this. I'm not going to do that because I know better. Anyway, Chipper, I see there's still one person there. Um, have a good night, Chipper. This Thursday, I'm not going to do a live stream, so you can sleep well or rest. Hopefully, the finale for Book of Boba Fett is going to be good. Usually, it shows up on Disney Plus at 3 a.m. Wednesday morning. Today's Tuesday. And I think I'm going to sign up for Paramount Plus and watch a couple of episodes of Discovery season 4 and maybe Prodigy. Ugh, Prodigy. I saw the first episode. I did not like it. No, no, no. Could have Janeway. Still don't like it. Anyway, Aries 083. I'm having a positive um, outlook on life, and I'll see you guys later. Well, bye.